Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we started about the different elements of justice. In today's lecture, we will continue those elements of justice. Thirdly, protective discrimination. Protective discrimination, it has been stated earlier that nobody should be subject to discrimination. Some discrimination, however, can be made on just and proper grounds. Dalits in India had been treated unfairly in the past. Therefore, special facilities were provided for them. Similarly, the women, the disabled, and other disadvantaged groups seemed to require extra special facilities. Such a treatment might be termed protective discrimination. Fourthly, individual freedom as well as larger good of society. Concept of justice lays due stress on the dignity of an individual. Citizen are provided with various kind of freedoms for the sake of protecting their respect and dignity. The liberal democrats are of the view that better economic results are obtained for a society by leaving commerce and industry as far as possible in private hands. In modern times, globalization has gone hand to hand with market economy. All these elements are important for pursuing social justice. Next concept we will discuss about the uh, B.R. Ambedkar's views on the social justice. According to him, a just society is that society in which ascending sense of reverence and descending sense of contempt is dissolved into the creation of a compassionate society. Basically, B.R. Ambedkar was the founder, or you can say the different policies of settlement of equality and justice in the society. Of course, we all know he started a reservation concept in the society. But why he started? He wanted to give the few advantages to the weaker sections for their upliftment. That's why, according to him, that time they are must. So, B.R. Ambedkar was also a great thinker of social justice. And next concept is free market versus state intervention market economy. It means that the best economic results can be had only under conditions of free competitions. You can easily judge beta when we are free or business you must think according to the point of a businessman. When a businessman is free sorry, when a businessman is free to think about their business and he has no foundation, no rules and regulations, so he can develop his business very much. So in that case he can introduce new things, new creations in his business, and in that case he can increase the level of his business very much. Secondly, if producers are given due freedom, they would produce such things as would yield the maximum return. If a businessman is free to think about the benefit and he has no rule to sharing his profit with other or with the government in any form of taxes or in any other thing, so he can produce very much benefits, and or he can choose that products in a that technique, according to that technique which can give the maximum return or profit to him. I hope all the points are clear to you. We will discuss about the free market economy more in our next lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.